Still the same show. Woody, nice to see you. We missed you yesterday.
Yeah, yes. Where were you? What happened?
I was getting my haircut at Yellow Balloon. 4 minutes.
Yellow Balloon?
4 minutes in and out, Mac. 5 minutes in and out, 9 minutes, 2 haircuts.
How much?
$11 for him and $12.50 for me.
Really?
People would think, you know, big-time showbiz guy, $1.2 million a week,
yes.
And you go get a $9 haircut.
Yeah. Well, with the tip, it was $24.
Since Tony and I have been married 15 years now, I've cut his hair every... I do his
well,
hair.
I just told you...
What?
I just told you, your hair looks terrific today.
I cut my own hair last night. Yeah. I was standing in front of the mirror, and you know when you get like... You just want to change, and nobody understands what it is that you really
the last
want.
thing I do, though, is pick up a pair of scissors.
I was in one
I'm standing in front of the mirror and want to change. Scissors are not what I'm going for.
But, you know, like a premenstrual, you know? So what happens
put down
around
the
here?
scissor.
No, really, what happens around, instead of, you notice how I haven't yelled or screamed, I've been so calm?
Yes.
But this time I just took out scissors and cut my hair. It's better than being, like, mean and yelling.
But did you cut the back?
No, I did the back, but Christina, you know,
I know Christina.
Christina, she does our hair
She
and
works
makeup
here
here.
for 3 years.
She cleaned it up in the back for me, but I just, you know, I did it.
Look at the talent.
Why not?
Looks
Hey,
nice.
you know what? I am, like, really excited to have this guy here. So is every female on this set.
You used to go out, or you used to work
together? No, we never went out, but we used to work together as youngsters. I was in early 20s. He was in his early 20s. He was just as gorgeous back then as he is now, even better. Jack Scalia, everyone.
Oh, me. And my lovely family.
Exactly. Is that wrong? Lovely family. Is that wrong? Yes, it is wrong. Oh,
Make yourself at home pretty quick there. You got a wife and baby all of a
We
sudden.
met about 25 minutes ago. Look what happened.
Yeah, we do things fast.
Yeah, well, it's in modern technology.
Absolutely.
So all those sort of
Jack is, and I say this humorously, Jack is fairly easy to please because he's walking up the drive here and he says, "Boy, who owns this?" And he says, "I love that. This is a piece of trash we
garbage.
we threw out." Jack goes, "I love that." So Jack, first time of the show, this is yours.
That's it.
We'd like to give
You
it
don't
to
have to give me the check now.
No.
I couldn't buy that with the check.
you couldn't.
You
gave
love to
me.
garden.
I love to
Put
garden.
this in your
Exactly.
garden?
Absolutely. So we want to clean it up. I said, no, don't touch it. Leave it exactly the way it is.
Little
I
Holman.
I have a yard sale this weekend.
Do you?
Yes, I'm going to sell that. We got $50 for it. I'm going to punch some holes in it. I'm going to hit it with the hammer. And I'm going to antique it.
We'll sign it. Yeah.
Are you still doing the Iron Man stuff? Remember last time I saw you were training you were like bicycling
Iron Man,
100
yeah.
miles an hour and 100 miles a day. Are you still doing that?
No, now I have an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old. So that's my new Iron Man. Two girls.
Chasing them around the house.
It's nice to have you here today.
Pleasure.
To talk about your...
How long we know one another?
Well, what is it, 25 years?
25 years.
And the restaurant, Amadeus.
And you were, so that's what, now you're 34.
I'm 48.
You're 34.
How old are you now?
36.
No,
I was only 2 years older than you when we met.
Oh, are you 50?
Right around the corner.
Out. Look at
Right
this.
around the corner.
See? Look at that. Look at what you kids have to look forward to. When you're 50. You look like that. Isn't that great? You're here to promote which movie today? For
No. He's got a great restaurant.
Oh, I know the
Restaurant.
restaurant. But he's also doing, you also finished a film for
I have
Fox
3
Family.
films that are coming out this summer and winter.
Right.
5 Felons. Yeah, you're going to hear it all.
Oh, good.
I'm not going till I tell excuse me, I say it all.
And you're cooking, right?
That's right.
Let's say
Just
hi
for
to
you.
Stacey Mitchell. It's your poker pal.
There she
Who
is.
actually owns this restaurant, Amadeus.
I heard wonderful things about this restaurant.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I go to the restaurant is to eat.
Besides the way she looks, I've already tasted. I've gotten into the pasta over here, and it's outstanding. And I understand.
Isn't it
the food there is
fabulous?
exquisite.
And we haven't even cooked it yet.
I know.
It's fabulous.
He's a great cook.
Who are some of the other
Why I have
celebrities
him.
that eat there besides Jack?
Everybody go?
Yeah.
Yes. Jason Priestley, Judd Nelson, Connie Stevens,
Stevens,
Jolie Fisher,
Kazan.
Francis
Lady
Fisher.
Kazan, Francis Fisher.
I'm going. Has Jackie Collins been there, Jack? 'Cause
No,
I know
no,
you
no.
see her a lot.
No, I don't know. I know she's been out promoting her new book, though.
Yeah. And she also has a new talk show, too, that we have to get
Was
on.
that
she
Steve
does.
Garvey?
Is that Steve?
Wow.
Steve Garvey?
The A-list.
Yeah.
Put it back up.
Steve Garvey, Candace Garvey, yes.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta come. We gotta
That
go
was
there.
taken at the restaurant.
Look at that. Our very own Candace. By the way,
Everybody goes there.
everybody's been inquiring about Candace. She's 6 months pregnant now,
Yeah.
and she will be having her baby in
Should be with us next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, are we live today or are we taped? I'm confused. What are we?
We're taped, but today you're watching. This is the 4th of August. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, okay, fine. It is the 4th of August, August and October. Actually, then she's 7 months pregnant. She's fine. She's having a boy. She's She's having a boy, and she's doing just fine. Thank you. Okay. Later, we're going to make a recipe from
The winning
Amadeus.
numbers are.
It's called puttanesca Scalia. Ooh.
Love it.
I'd love to tell you what that means.
Love it.
In Italian. Okay.
So good.
And speaking of celebrities, our very own Hollywood insider Kim is back with her version of Truth or Tabloid.
Thank you.
What are we doing, Kim?
Well, we're going to play our celebrity truth or tabloid today, so I'm sure Jack is going to be in our game,
Can
right?
you give us an example?
Jack knows everything about
Absolutely.
Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, he knows
Everything.
everything.
I'm
Let's see if we can
tapped in.
stump him.
Okay, how about this one? Renee Russo,
False.
no. Renee Russo, supermodel extraordinaire. Didn't you model with her?
We knew Renee back
Yes.
then, didn't we,
Okay.
Jack? Yes.
She
right.
has become to Brentwood Park what Martha Stewart is to the Hamptons. She really has become a very, very difficult neighbor, and she's suing all the neighbors around her. She's suing on one side for a cat that they let out that meows all night long. She's suing on the other side for a man who mows his lawn very early in the morning, and she's suing down the street.
You're a
Truth
baby
or
with
false?
cries all the time.
I know,
I
exactly.
have to say,
True.
unbelievably false. She is one of the sweetest, nicest people in the world. I would be shocked if it's true.
Okay.
Totally.
So false. You win. He doesn't.
okay.
So can I just tell you this little tiny story? This is an absolutely
Wait, I
true
wasn't
story.
ready.
You were. You lost.
I wasn't
Christina
ready.
won.
You
know
Christina
Renee,
wins
she's-
all the time. Done.
She's one of the sweetest human beings in
She
the whole
is.
world.
Can I tell you what happened, Christina? You're going to freak. And it was another George Clooney moment because you were brought up.
George,
Okay.
I have so much email from everybody
my
saying they
gosh,
can't
is he
believe that I'm a
coming
drunk.
on? I
George
know.
Clooney told everybody that I have drinking problems.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
And
I
Tony
wouldn't. I
Paxton
can't
out.
believe that he told people that. It's true, but I can't believe he told people that. I was sworn to secrecy. I would never say that.
That is not true.
Okay,
Can't
so
believe
this
he
is
did
what
that.
happened. I go on regular walks about 3 times a week with one of our supervising producers, Amy Cohen, and we're walking up this hill. And what I do, I'm a celebrity reporter, so depending on how far we walk, it's like
You go through people's garbage?
No, it's like this. It's like, are we going to take the mini walk to OJ's house? Are we going to take the longer walk to Mike Ovitz's house? Or are we going to take the really long walk to Renee Russo's? And that's how we gauge how long we're going to walk. So we're walking to Renee Russo's because we're going to do the long walk. So we're starting up the hill, and Renee lives in this really wonderful area way up at the very top of the hill. And Hunter starts getting cranky. And so I turn around, and Amy's pushing the stroller. She's looking down at the baby. I have my back to going up the hill. And we're screaming, don't cry, don't cry. We're going to see Renee Russo. We're going to see Renee Russo. We turn around. There is Renee Russo. She is right here. I swear to God, God's right.
Only in Hollywood.
Walking.
Did she stop?
She thinks we're two stalkers. We're walking around. She's never seen us in her life, and we're screaming to the baby, don't cry, we're going to see Renee Russo. And she's standing there like,
Well, she must have been nice.
she
must
was
have been
so
flattered.
sweet. And we said, you know what, Renee, we're not stalkers. She's a producer. I'm an entertainment reporter. I've never said anything bad about you. I love you. And she said,
Did you tell her you did Home and
and
Family?
she said, I said, I work on Home and Family. She said, tell Christina hi. She's so beautiful. I love her. I want to do the show. Oh, let's get her on.
Did you get a blood transfusion from Joan Rivers? That's all I want to
Let me
know.
just tell you this
Is
last
your
thing.
segment over?
Breathe.
She's
Breathe
on the
once in a
What?
while.
Can I just tell you one thing? So then I said, Renee, we're really not that weird. We're not, we just said to the baby to come to your house. She said, I don't care. She said, Mark Harmon lives down there, and I peek over his fence all the time.
There you go.
So we love her.
There you
She's
go.
one of us.
Yes, she is.
Goodbye, folks. Have a good afternoon. That's it for Home and
That was
Family.
it.
We have no time left at all.
Wow, I don't know what she's going to have left for her
That's
segment.
great. Well, in the segment, we'll play Truth or Tabloid, and we'll come up with more questions about Hollywood, which we will either answer
I'll know
Truth or
those.
Tabloid.
Yeah.
I know you will.
I'll get
I told Jack Scalia about this woman because he loves to garden, and there isn't anyone who does more beautiful gardening, I think, in the whole world than the lovely Maita. And there she is. Maita,
Thank you, Christina.
you know that I'm your biggest fan. my
Thank
dear.
you. And I know you're going to love this project because you were the one who
Stop it,
showed me,
Michael.
who gave me the idea.
Okay, what is it?
It's the gardening gal.
Well, we're not going to do this for Jack. What's this like?
Can I have 5 of those in my yard?
Is this the kind of project you had in mind?
Oh, no, the pain. The pain.
I don't know, Jack. Jack, she does more. She trust me.
Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trust
okay,
me.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's the robot from Lost in Space, isn't it?
I'm going to take him on the tour of our garden later. What is it? What
Danger,
is
Will
it?
Robinson, danger.
What is it, Maida?
What is it? It's a gardening gal, and you can make these with your leftover clay pots, plastic pots, and even tin cans if you want. And they just add a lot of personality to your garden. They're really
and,
a
and I
nice
know you
thing
work
to
very
have.
hard on it. Yeah, I know it looks great, but it still begs the question, have we run out of ideas?
No, look at Maita. No, Don't do that to my Ita.
No, plus it's great for kids, and
Yeah.
we put it right next to our teepee garden.
Well, let me see the teepee. I want Jack to see the teepee because we're doing this at our house for our children. We made teepee, a living teepee with little. Yes.
I need 2 of those along with the robot.
My kids have it. No, my kids, they love it. They have their very own teepee. It's a living teepee. They go in there. They have their little lunch, and they have the flowers. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Very nice.
No, but her stuff is exquisite.
Does it have a basement?
No, it doesn't have a basement. That is so... Okay.
The gophers live in the basement.
Yes. Thank you, my Ita.
See you
Okay.
later.
Okay.
Wow.
And speaking, what?
Things
You
to
know-
do with pots.
Well, you know what? It's a cute idea for kids. They
Hey.
love that.
Let me play the other side of the coin, you know what I'm saying? There's got to be 1 or 2 viewers out there going, they're just pots stacked on top of each other. I'm just speaking for those people.
Today, look what we're making today. Besides that wonderful pasta, puttanesca Scalia, we're making a peach and berry cobbler, oatmeal cobbler to go with it.
Very nice.
It's so
Yes.
good.
All right.
So
Lawrence
Also,
back.
Lawrence is- Yes.
Must looks for fall from Massimo, I would assume.
Michael
Massimo.
Berger, you know what? I'm very happy now. This is a brand new suit for fall from Massimo.
There you go.
I'm very happy. This is all for your daughter, Christina.
Pulled together.
Alexandra has
Alexandra
a crush
has a
on
crush on me.
Yes.
42 regular.
You could
42
totally
regular.
get that.
So today I'm going to show you some great things for
would look
fall.
great in it.
5 must-haves for women, 5 must-haves for men. But here's a little sneak peek. Once again, hush puppies.
There you
Look
go.
at these great fall shoes. Pink fluffy shoes. These are called the Rhoda. The olive pointy toe Mary Jane is called the Lilith. For men, we have in mink, we have the Buzz. And in pewter, we have the Hanover.
Could you give Kim the
like
fluffy
the
pink
pink
one?
ones.
Give her, of
Yeah.
course, I know that
Anything
was
Kim wants.
Put those on, Kim.
If Hunter doesn't cry again. If Hunter doesn't cry again. And
I
finally,
knew those
look at this
screamed
great
you.
bag. You know what, Christina? I think you're going to love this. This is from Megan Kinney from
Can
New
I
York.
have it?
This is,
get it
you know
for you.
what? Yes. I'll make it happen. Anything you want. But look at this. Everything is in this little bag. You have the long skirt with the slit on the side. This is one. It's a great color. That's one.
so cute.
This is something
Oh, that'll
that
look
most
good on
women,
me.
yeah, this is great for you.
God.
Undergarment. And finally, you have the little tank underneath, like the spaghetti strap tank. All in one bag. And you can call 1-800-828-1019 and find out more about the bag and how to get your own. And Christina, honey, this, darling, is for you.
Where's the
Because now I'm sucking up to my mom-in-law.
Mom-in-law, that's right, that's right. And look, it doesn't wrinkle, it's
Not
fabulous.
at all. It's from New
Okay,
York.
thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
Thank you.
Nothing for you, Michael.
It's all right. I don't need anything.
Next time.
Just the joy of being here is enough. Also, disc golfer John Ahart is with us. You may have heard this. Let him explain what disc golf is. Hello,
Yeah.
John.
Hi there.
Sounds like you pop your back out. What is
Actually, not really. Disc golf is just an upcoming new sport. It's been around for about 20 years. We basically have transformed the game of regular golf, and instead of using a ball and a club, we use golf discs. And we have targets that we throw into. We have 18 holes. It's inexpensive, and it's tremendously fun.
I mean, really
18 holes.
inexpensive. Like,
that? Isn't it? Not one went into the thing.
That's
Not one.
that's a golf basket right there. That's okay because they get an extra try. And that's our hole. There we go. It's as easy as that.
we did it earlier. It is so much fun.
And
You
we
run
have some
from
other,
spot to spot. It's
we have
great.
some other fun things
discs
coming up
are
for you later on in the
sized
show.
and shaped like it would be for golf clubs.
That's amazing.
And it's like $1 to play in public parks. So it's
Inexpensive.
Also, we have Louise Rafkin is here. She's going to talk about her new book, Other People's Dirt. I did not have a chance to talk to her. I asked her right now what her new book is about.
How are you?
Hi. Other People's Dirt. What is that?
Well, it's a curious adventure into the world of house cleaning and housekeepers, from nude house cleaners to a sect of people in Japan who clean as their spiritual practice. So
What do they clean? They clean.
they clean for free other people's dirt. They go door to door, and it's the way they sort of say they attain enlightenment. So I went over there and checked that out.
How about the nude one?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's done that.
I didn't do it. I watched it, but I sort of investigated.
I'm going to watch it too, but
Yeah.
No,
I'm
you know
not
what?
going to do it.
$85
You
an
know
hour.
what would stop me from doing that in a second? Other people's hair.
Yeah.
Forget it. Ew, ew, ew.
The book chronicles her travels, every facet of cleaning. It's very
What?
interesting.
No, it is.
You know, there's also a Messy Anonymous for people that
Yes,
are...
for people who are
really?
messy. Yes.
Yeah, it's good. And you get a peek inside that group, too, so you got good stories to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Are you messy?
I am not. I am like almost anal. I'm so clean. I mean,
Will
you
you
can
make
eat
your
off
bed
my
before you
floors.
leave in the morning?
No, well, I have somebody who does that, but on the weekends I do it myself. No,
sorry.
I do it myself. I do it myself.
I didn't
Stop.
catch that.
Wait.
You said-
No, I work. Excuse me. I have to
They
get
are there
Let me
every day.
Come here.
40.
I have somebody who does it for me. But on the weekends, the children and we all make our own beds. We all clean on the weekends. Yes, we do the dishes and everything. But at night, we do I'm very clean. I'm anal.
Many years I discovered the benefit of a comforter, which you can just throw over your bed, and your sheet and bedding doesn't have to be made.
No.
Sure. You just toss it over, and there's a big, look at a big comfortable comforter.
I have to take off all the sheets. I've got to fly. Oh, yeah, I got to.
Each day?
Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, please.
Oh,
and the
no.
sheets have to be
Jack,
changed
you make your bed every day?
Every day. The minute I get out of bed, done.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely. But you could.
Then I have a big comforter, too.
No. My kitchen, everything's spotless. All right.
Also, Mad Dog Mesmer is here to talk about Straight Talk. It's an outreach program for kids. Get some hooked up on what it might be like to go to jail. Fair to say?
Very accurate, I think.
Yeah.
I operate a program throughout the United States, and I started in Arkansas, and now I do it in Southern California. And I go to schools, and I talk to kids about drugs and gangs and what their life is really going to be like for them in the penitentiary if they're foolish enough to make the choices to send them there.
Because you've done it. You've been there, right?
Yeah, I spent 10 years, 8 months, and 11 days of my life in the penitentiary.
Wow.
And you take the kids to prison.
Yeah, I work a program with the Los Angeles Police Department, the Juvenile Impact Program. Officer Frank DiPaolo and Steve Del Castillo run it. And twice a month I work with them with their kids that have been sent to them through the court system. And one of the things that we do is we take them down to the old closed-down jail, and they turn them over to me for about an hour, and I treat them just like they're going to be treated when they make the trip.
Wow. Ooh. All right. Well, we got a fascinating story to share there.
We got some kids, too, that were... I mean, these are good kids. They're all good kids, but we're going to show them.
They got out of the Boys and Girls Clubs van. They've got to be good kids.
Yeah.
They've got the right idea already.
Well, welcome all of you. All right. And Stephen Sylvan is here from the Environmental Protection Agency to talk about energy-saving products.
Hey, Steve.
All right. Can you really save money on your... Can you save money on your energy bill? Is that true? Can you?
I'm going to talk about the Energy Star label, which is a product that goes on is a label that goes on products that consume significantly less energy, which will cut your energy bills and cut air pollution at the same time.
Fabulous.
And I understand there's some very bad news about this house.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll take it. You'll
What was
find
your
out.
first clue?
We should be shut down, is what I understand from the good guy. We'll take a break. Come back. Jack Scalia right after this. Later on Home and Family, we take flight with one of the fastest growing sports in America. It's disc golf. Stick around. Watch the fun there.
Wow, look at that. We just came back from commercial. Our kitchen is filled with our tram audience
Good
from
crowd.
Universal
How you
Studios.
doing? Nice to
This
see
is
you.
the tram audience that comes up. If you're here on a good day, because we have one of the most handsome leading men in Hollywood, starring in everything from Jackie Collins' Lady Boss to Dallas, we want to welcome again Jack Scalia to our home.
You lie for me. That's one of the reasons why I love you.
Oh, God. Okay, so you wanted to be a baseball player at one point. What happened?
Well, I was a baseball player.
No, you were.
Yeah, I was a #1 draft pick for Montreal Expos, third pick in the country in 1971.
How'd you go from that to acting?
Bus, car, train, plane. No,
Good looks, yeah.
well, I don't know. That's God and my parents. Thank you very much. The baseball career came to an abrupt end through one of the reasons why was I had an injury, but the injury, what caused that was my use and abuse of drugs and alcohol.
I remember you went through a very bad time.
But I'm approaching 19 years sobriety.
Well, good for you.
Real soon. Thank you. That's only a year and a half longer than I used. So I figure I'm a year and a half old. You know, from 12 to 29.
Starting your life again.
Yeah.
No, but I remember that period when you did it. It was so sad because everybody was aware of what you were going through. And
I wasn't.
Yeah, I know you weren't, but nobody could do anything to help you. You had to do it yourself.
Exactly.
And
Did acting come easy? Was it as difficult as professional sports?
I think there's a real parallel between them. I mean, you have to have the focus and the dedication, the determination, and the bottom line is you have to be willing to go the 15 rounds. Sure. I mean, if you want to be a flash in the pan, that may happen, but there are too many variables in the business that control whether you get on a show or you don't get a show, and then once you get on the air, do you stay on the air?
Was there a show where you thought, man, I've made it. This is it. I'm set. I won't look back.
Every single one I've done.
Really?
That's right. I mean, that's the way I have to look at it. I go into it, give it everything I have. And but I've learned 10 times that Doesn't always work out that way. But, you know, that doesn't stop my determination. I'm still, you know.
Well, that's right. You're involved in a whole bunch of new projects now, including one for the Fox Family Channel called Deception.
Sweet Deception.
Sweet Deception. But I understand you play like a really rotten guy in this.
No, he's kind of nice guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
He's from North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham.
Are you sure?
No. Well, no, it depends on what movie you're talking about. If you talk about Five Felons.
Oh, that one I mean.
Yeah,
That one you play a rotten guy.
Well, no, he's not rotten. He's just dysfunctional.
Yes, you are. Okay, well, it's still rotten. Yeah. I mean, do we have a which one do we have a clip from?
Right?
Five Felons, the one where he's the rotten person. We have a clip. Let's take a look at
But
the
he's
clip.
fun.
He's not
Rotten and fun.
Okay.
Jack Scalia,
Fun.
Five Felons, roll it.
Hey, Doc, nothing personal. But no matter how hard things get out there, no matter how tight the money is, we're still going to have our little mishaps, walking across wet kitchen floors, running little red lights that we would swear were just yellow seconds ago. But you guys, you're still going to have your big houses and your motorboats and your ski trips. And the rest of us, we're going to have to live on pork and beans, macaroni and cheese. Why? Because it's the cheesiest.
Oh, poor baby has to eat macaroni and cheese?
Knock it off, Laura.
Why?
Wait a second. You wait 1 second. Let me tell you something, okay? On my kind of salary, you don't get ski boats and ski trips or whatever it is you're talking about. But one thing I did get was plenty of bleeding guts or so at midnight. So next time you go reaming out a doctor, you think about that.
It was a great cast.
Sorry about the beep, but
see.
apparently you can't say Velveeta. We have a sponsor. We gotta be very careful of that.
No, we had a great cast. I'm going to see Tommy Howell and Erica Liniak and James Wilder, Karen Black, Kimberly Cates, James Russo was in it. It was just one of these films. How that film came together is I coach my daughter's softball team, both of them. And so we're playing against Karen Black's husband's team, like the Blue Thunder or something. Yeah. And then Karen says, in the middle of the game, she goes, Jack, she says, I have a script. Would you like to read it? Gosh. I said, sure. She says, and we'll talk tonight? And I said, okay, that means I have to read it right after the game's over. She said, I have it right here. And she gave me the script. I read it. I said I loved it. Who do you see in this part? And I said, how about James Russo? She said, can you get James? I said, I'll call him. Well, who do you see in this part? And I said, see Tommy. Can you get to see it? And I said, I'll call him. And have it in this one, and boom, boom, and one, oh, they're doing it, I'm doing it. And so that film was put together just, you know, over, right before we had our fight. The coaches.
Let me ask you if they needed like 2 talk show hosts for, you know, something in the movie. Who would you suggest?
I could call them.
Would our name come to
I
can get Regis and Kathy later.
One guess.
No, Christine, you're always the first on my sheet. Michael, you're like second, after Christine. You know,
I know my place. Talking about your favorite dish, no pun intended. We're going to cook.
I'm holding hands with my favorite dish.
We'll come back in.
And my right hand is my other favorite.
We're going to make what?
A little further down is my other favorite dish.
We're going to be making his favorite pasta dish, okay, when we come back. Puttanesca Scalia.
We'll take a break. Be right back. Still to come on Home and Family, we're going to show you disc golf. We got the kids out there a little tougher than you think it is, trying to hit that little chain. How many? I haven't seen one go in yet, by the way. We'll get out there. Christine will give it a shot, and you watch it'll happen.
Yeah, hey.
If those guys want to be back, it'll go in.
Okay. All right, we are in the kitchen with Jack Scalia and Stacy Mitchell, owner of Amadeus Restaurant in Beverly Hills. I understand, for everybody, I haven't been there yet, but everybody says how outstanding
It's the in-place
food
now, eh?
really, really, really is. And they serve Jack's pasta as a main dish, and it's called Puttanesca Scalia. Yes, it's excellent. So is this a recipe that you originated, Jack?
Well, no, I didn't originate it. It was actually came out of Napoli, supposedly Italian folklore, which, you know, sometimes
Women of
may
the
not be
night?
exactly the truth. It's La Donna de Notte,
Si.
the women of the evening, right after and during and after the war. Jobs are kind of hard to come by, so they had what they call lavoro orizzontali. They worked horizontally. And one of the oldest professions. But what they did is that they brought different, each one would bring something a little bit different. One would bring the olive oil, one would bring the garlic, one would bring the peppers and the capers and the alige, which is, what is it
Anchovies.
called? Anchovies. Parsley, and then we have the red tomatoes, the yellow tomatoes, then we have the juice from both the tomatoes, and then you have the kuna matata
Actually, the Kalamata.
In the Lion King?
Well, no, that goes into the sauce. That's how you
Hakuna
put it in a
Matata.
folder.
I thought that was that little character on Lion King.
Yeah, but I call it Hakuna Matata olives. Actually,
Hakuna Matata. Da-da. Okay.
no, thank you, Christine.
All right, you're welcome.
But this is the Kalamata is what they are. But you also, if you're an Italian cook and you're going to cook in the kitchen, you got this, we call it a mappino. So after you finish playing with something, you just do this to it like that, you know? And then if you're hungry, before you eat, you just suck on the juices and everything that was on it.
Are you, by the way, the only celebrity they've got a dish named after, or are there more,
No,
Stacey?
no. We have Tony Curtis, the lamb. It's named after Tony Curtis.
Tony
Jason
Curtis on the
Priestley,
lamb?
Scallops.
Oh, okay.
On the lamb. He's on the lamb.
I see every time I go to Spago, Tony Curtis is there all the time.
Is he still, I mean, he's great looking, he's great looking.
He's so great, he's so debonair.
He's so debonair. He really
But
is.
before you
I
do
enjoy
any of this, you need a beautiful woman next to you to help you and be your assistant.
If you'll tell me how to get started, I will do this dish. So
No,
when
I'm
we
gonna
start,
let Jack. Children, I have to tell you how to get started.
Four. Okay.
Four, sorry.
Okay.
Jack's going to cook.
I asked Jack.
No, I want Christina to help me.
I'm helping him. I
Pour
ain't
a little
have
bit in there. Have you heated the pan? You
Yes,
preheated
the
pan.
hand is
Beautiful.
heated. There you go. Olive
Okay,
oil.
now we put the garlic
All
in.
right, very
I love
good.
the smell of garlic
me
when you
too.
first
In the morning.
There we go.
In the morning.
I think this is John watching this all unfold, who is the chef at the restaurant, right?
Paul.
No, it's Paul. Paul. John's the gentleman behind him.
So we have our 3 cloves of garlic, and then we're going to add
Put in the peppers. There we
red, yellow
go.
peppers.
Everybody works here. Again, Michael.
Come on,
Michael.
2 tablespoons of capers. Wait, so our audience will know 2 tablespoons of capers. We're going to cook it for about a minute. Okay, a minute's passed. Okay. Go ahead.
Put the red tomatoes. Oh, you put the
Anchovies.
Alige.
4 anchovies.
This is actually how I like to cook. There's 2 men on them.
2 minutes.
Boy, do you cook.
Yeah.
Does it taste like anchovies?
These are anchovies.
They're
I know.
real fresh
Sometimes they
anchovies.
don't.
No, these will be delicious.
We'll handle that.
So good.
Mostly for the flavor. You see, they're already starting to break
They
down now.
melt,
They're going to break up and disappear. But for
I
the
love
flavor.
aglio olio with the garlic and the anchovies
Garlic
and
and oil
the red
and
pepper.
anchovies. Red,
All
yellow,
right, we have
tomato.
an Italian. Where's the parsley?
Italian
the
parsley.
parsley. There we
Parsley
go.
right here.
Okay. You want to take that
That's
over?
too much.
Oh.
Oh.
No, don't do that.
All right.
Just right.
You do it, sweet. I want
All
you
right.
to do it. I like watching women cook.
He can stick around.
1 red and yellow tomato peeled and sliced and diced and everything.
Not diced,
Sliced.
Slice.
And then we have
There's
yellow.
the yellow
there
one.
you go.
Aren't those beautiful?
Beautiful tomatoes. There, Mikey, why don't you pour the juice? Can you smell that? Isn't that delicious?
Not bad.
So good.
And then,
That's the juice. Okay.
and then,
And the Kuna Matata olives.
Kuna Matata.
Kuna Matata.
Kuna Matata. Da-da. Now, how long will you cook this for, Jack?
You can cook that for about 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
You taught me really well.
Well, I know, but I've gone on to so many other big things, so many other dishes that I've created. I forget how much. About 8 minutes.
About 8 minutes.
About
All
8
right.
minutes.
Well, you do we have a kitchen tip today? No kitchen tip? All right, so what I'll do is I'll drain the pasta here.
Yeah, but you know what I like to do is I like to cook, let it cook. I usually put in my tomatoes and my peppers a little bit earlier. The peppers went in the right time. I like them to break down and get really soft.
Yes, I do
that's
too.
the way I like it. The only thing I want firm is my pasta.
Well, I have other things.
Oh, hey.
All right.
Home and
Here we
family
go.
show.
Yeah, all right.
And then
Is it wrong?
Wait. But and also you want to make sure that it's al dente.
Yes.
So let me see. So wait.
There.
That's done. We're ready to eat. All right.
All right, and we're going to pretend this is already...
Already
This
done.
looks like a work of art.
Yes.
It is a work of art. Christine prepared. Stacey, you want to come over here with me?
Dish it out.
Here,
Give us
now you
a-
dish it out, babe. Let the dish it out.
By the way, you can see Jack's upcoming movie. There are 3 of them. One of them, Sweet Deception, airing in August on the Fox Family Channel. Is that right?
August 2nd. There you go. August 2nd.
And when in the LA area, visit Amadeus, the restaurant and bar. Mozart bar, huh?
All right.
And it's, by the way, if you are LA bound, it's on La Cienega, right across from Ed DeBevics, if you wish to know. Excuse me. All right, how much do you know about showbiz? I say that Jack knows everything. We'll find out. Playing Truth or Tabloid right after this. You gonna stay?
$10 you get the big plate.
Get the juice on the bottom.
$10 for the small plate.
Still is the juice on the bottom.
Who wants just a little bit? No problem. Right back there. Just a taste, not for
believe you like it.
Wow. Very good.
Hey, you didn't get any? You want
Welcome back. Got our Hollywood insider with us, Kimmy Douglas, and we're going to play another game of something we like to call Truth or Tabloid.
When they have that.
Don't be afraid. Go
When
back
do
to
we
your
get
home.
that a special effect?
Yes, I can. We'd like to play Truth or Tabloid.
I'm not going to play unless Kim wears those yellow pink slippers,
Okay,
whatever they are.
I will. They're right on the TV set, and I have no problem. And they're from Hush Puppies.
by what's her name?
Maïta.
Danger, Will
Lovely
Robinson.
Maïta.
Danger.
There you go, with the slippers.
Thanks for being there in the booth. All right, we got two teams. It's going to be
Those shoes, you're so cute.
It's going to be Jack's team against Christina's team. That's fair, huh? I think Jack knows as much about show business as Christina, don't you think?
I think so.
All right. Obviously, it's Jack,
We
Maïta,
should be on
and
the
Jamie.
same team. I do not want to be opposed.
Christina, Lawrence, and Stacy. Each team member will be playing for a fan tram.
Can you just run around the house now and just... Do you want anything, darling? Is there anything
You look very glamorous, Kim.
Thank you.
Christina's team is playing for David Scremmel from Orlando, Oklahoma. He's a farmer. What do you raise on your farm?
Oh, we have wheat and mostly cattle.
Wheat and cattle, all right. Jack's team is playing for Heidi Lynn of California. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, how are you?
Here's how it works. I'll give each team a tidbit of latest celebrity buzz, and I'll have to guess whether it's real or fake after that. Steve, you all right?
Does Jack know that Christina cheats?
Christina does cheat, Jack.
But she doesn't drink anymore.
Or lie.
All right. We'll start with Christina's team first. Only Christina's team can answer. So Jack, sit this one out. Christina, here comes your question and all. Diva Diana Ross hates house cleaning so much that she has a staff of 16 maids in each of her 8 homes around the world. She swears she'll never lift a finger to dust again. Truth or tabloid?
8. So I know she's got a huge house in
You can
Connecticut.
discuss with Lawrence and Stacy.
Yeah, a whole bunch of houses. She's married to a very, very wealthy man.
You know what? But she probably likes to clean. I've seen her.
Truth or tabloid?
I think it's true.
Oh.
You think it's true?
Christina, what do you say?
What do you think?
I think she does not like to do house cleaning, but what?
I need an answer.
Okay, you're the man. You make a decision.
I think it's true.
They're going to say truth.
Now, do we go?
So false. You should have went. Let me tell you the story. This is the deal.
Hold on. They didn't get that. They were wrong.
They were wrong.
Sorry, they're
No,
wrong.
listen, Jack, this is the honest truth. Now, Diane Ross was raised in the projects in Detroit, Michigan, and she used to have to clean houses, and I interviewed someone recently who's very close with Diana. She does all of her own house cleaning. Not only that...
That is so not true.
It is true, Christina. It is. She does all of her own house cleaning, and and she says that it is a workout for her, that is what keeps her body very taut, that she does that as a workout.
Okay.
So it's
Can't give you a point there. We go to Jack's team. Jack, here we go.
Ready, Jack?
Husband and wife stars Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman value their beauty sleep so much they buy $4,000 bed sheets at their favorite Beverly Hills linen store. Truth or tabloid? You can't answer. It's Jack's team.
We're thinking it's true.
Yeah, true.
Jack,
We
what do you
trust
say?
you.
Jack says true.
Jack, you're winning. That Tom and Nicole do travel around so much. They've been in London for months and months doing Eyes Wide Shut, and they really do value their time when they sleep. So they do extravagant bedwear from a place called Frette on Rodeo Drive, and they buy $4,000 sheets a set, and it's 600 thread count. So
Do you
there
know it's $4,000 when you're asleep? That's all I'm asking.
I don't think so.
Here we go. Christina, here we go. On again. On again, off again, Christina. On again, off again couple, Jim Carrey and Lauren Holly are back together again, and Lauren says the next time she walks down the aisle, she hopes to be with child. Besides Jim.
Who's?
Truth or tabloid?
I'm going to go to our captain here.
Okay, no.
Yeah, you know, I'm saying
Back together again, they say. What do you say?
I don't think she'd say that she's going to walk down the aisle pregnant. I say false.
Think they're back?
We're going to go false. I think she'd like to walk down the aisle again with her husband.
Yeah.
We
But you
But
don't-
I think
you
she
don't-
would rather...
I don't think it's pregnant.
You don't think they're back together again?
I think they are back together, but I think they'd like to get back together and then have a baby.
Can we get a point if we...
That's going to be weird.
You have to make a
say
decision.
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's either you buy the whole thing or you don't buy it
Yeah.
at all.
I think they want to get married again.
But then she wants to walk down the aisle with child.
I don't think she will. I think she'll do it
You
the right way.
can't split the question. You have to.
We have to give her
must be a Democrat.
You can't split it. So you're either going to say yes, they want to
False,
walk
she
down the
doesn't
aisle.
want to be. She wants
Don't
to be
argue
married.
with me. What I'm saying is,
Christina, it isn't literal
you
that
see
she
what I'm
wants
saying?
to walk down the aisle.
Well, here's the deal.
That's
she
okay, honey.
and Jim are back
Joanna,
together,
right.
and she wants to walk
Joanna,
down the aisle with
help.
child. Yes or no? Don't split it.
No.
I don't.
Shush. Knock, knock. Who's there? Shush. I got a whole bag of shush for you.
There.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's go
And
through
it's
that
just
because they are back together.
Fine. Yes. True.
It's true. The answer is...
Well, it's true. Thank God.
She bought us time, and we got it.
Exactly. Okay. Lauren Holly.
She sucked
She
that
pushed
right
it.
out of you.
I know. She pushed the envelope.
pulled that out.
Okay, so listen to this. This is the big scoop. Shopping at Neiman Marcus, guess who was there buying baby clothes? None other than Lauren Holly. So I'm not going to go out on a limb and say she's preggo, but it's a possibility.
Okay.
So shopping
By the
for
way,
baby clothes.
that's not a medical term, prego, if you're following along with Dr. Development. We'll take a break and come back.
Spaghetti sauce.
We've got more Truth or Tabloid to come. Jack's team is next. Later on Home and Family, Dave Mad Dog Mesmer talks about Straight Talk. It's an outreach program that gives kids the straight dope on what really happens in prison. Actually sends them to jail and they'll get a feel for why they should never be there. All right. Welcome back. We're playing Truth or Tabloid. Our game is tied at 1-1. In the balance is an Ashley cocktail table worth $199 to one of our family
Why do they always get it? Why can't we take it?
Oh, stop it. I've seen your house. You don't need an Ashley coffee table. You've got somebody who makes your
God.
bed. You
What
don't put that on our
about
cocktail
me?
table.
What about me?
Oh my God! You and I would last
No kidding.
two
Here it is.
days with each other.
Wait, first I got to say, all right, wait. Lawrence has, here's the sun. All over this.
See, that's what you have.
It should be.
And here we have
Thank-
tailoring tips from Lauren.
Yeah, that's
There.
nice.
There we go.
I didn't have enough time to tailor my pants, so the tape's coming off.
Very nice.
But, you know...
Getting back to the game. Jack, here we go. Jack, it's 1-1. And Jack's turn here. George Clooney is leaving his hit show, ER, to produce and direct a 13-week series and 2 movies for CBS. We know the TV show series will be called Christina. He's now looking for a leading lady. Just a joke. The question actually is he in fact leaving ER to produce and direct a 13-week TV series, and does he have a 2-movie deal for CBS?
Yes, he's leaving, but
He wants to walk down the aisle.
with child.
I
Yes,
should
true.
tell him to button it.
He's leaving the show is true, and he and just pointed out to me, and he wants to walk down the aisle pregnant with child. With
Is he doing a
child.
13-week
True
series?
for both of them.
True for both. True?
Yeah.
Okay, it really is true. Now, the part about him having a new series called Christina and he's looking for a leading lady is not true, but who
Wishful
knows?
thinking,
But
right.
yeah,
But
it's
when
true.
they do write that script, the character will drink.
You absolutely. What else is new?
2-1. Christina, here you go. This is for you.
This is absolutely not
It
true.
is
She
so
never
false.
drinks.
No, she's
in public.
In
She's a good public. Christina, here we go. 2 of the most media-savvy stars, Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman.
Is that a real name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmen Electra.
Yeah, it was Betsy Outlet, and they changed it.
Betsy Outlet.
2 of the most media-savvy stars, Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman, recently escaped the paparazzi to vacation in a remote Caribbean resort, where they secretly tied the knot. Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman. Truth or tabloid?
False.
Ooh, boy, are you going to be surprised?
It is false. It is only false because they did not know which one would wear the wedding gown.
Ah.
Oh, duh.
Okay, that was a throw.
Last
Give me later,
question.
funny.
2-2.
That was a tough one.
Down the aisle with
This will
child.
determine the game. You get this correct, and you win.
True.
Here we go. Estee Lauder spokeswoman
Yes.
Elizabeth Hurley is getting dumped by the cosmetic company because they think her skimpy, revealing clothes reflect a bad image. Estee Lauder wants to replace Hurley by rehiring former spokesmodel Isabella Rossellini. True or false? No, shush. Shush. Shush.
Cheating for the other
Shush.
team. Oh, she's giving...
Jack, what's your answer?
Wait, who's the company? Estee Lauder. No,
Estee Lauder.
that's false because it used to be Lancome that Isabel was with.
Yes.
Right.
So true or false, Jack?
Of knowledge. All of it, but my eatus, Miss
The sun shines on
Everything about everything.
Truth or tabloid?
It's only because Isabel and I were up for the same thing.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay.
Truth or tabloid? Truth or tabloid?
Tabloid.
Tabloid.
True. It is. True, it is tabloid.
It's tabloid. That means Jack's team has won. Heidi Lynn picks up that Ashley coffee table worth $199. A lot of people don't know that
Buster's going to eat you now.
Elizabeth Hurley was here yesterday making that little pot thing. So, yeah, they have a lot in common, you and Elizabeth.
Liz.
We give the coffee table to Heidi. We thank you for playing. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Jack, good sport. It was fun, wasn't it?
It was great.
Yeah. All right, Maida and the garden guy. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Christina's moving over by me slowly because someone told her to move here quickly.
Somebody told me to stand here, and I said no. So I had to come over in my own time.
Hey,
So we're here with the garden boy.
the garden gal.
Garden gal.
How do you really know the difference? Here we go.
She's a garden gal.
What do you have for us today?
We have a garden gal.
Okay,
And she's really cute, and she's great for a children's garden or any kind of garden. Vegetable garden, she really instant personality, instant character. And we've done her, well, I've seen these clay pots, plastic pots, tin cans. We chose plastic pots that look like clay pots.
Because you had 50 spare ones sitting around the yard.
Well, you know, sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do.
Right, and you can even use the little plastic ones, the 4-inch pots that you get in the nursery, and just, you know, stack them aside. When you're ready to make your pot, your man or your gal, you can use them. And it's really a good way to recycle them.
Okay.
So what do we need to make these?
Well,
Anita?
you need some pots, and you can have either clay or plastic, like I said.
Look how
you
cute
need
the little
some,
dog is. Excuse me. Do you see what
It's a
she did
reindeer.
here?
That is not a dog. It is a
It's a
reindeer.
little reindeer.
Whatever, it's
And you
dog.
can make them any
Somebody
size,
sticks in
too.
No, it's flowers. That's so cute.
And you, Christina, you have some really cute ones at home.
Yes.
The little pot, the terracotta one.
Right, the terracotta ones. Right.
So this is a terracotta pot, but you can use plastic. We have some newspaper, some dowels, and some wire.
How come we got serious all this?
Hey, we're not. We're going to show.
We're going to instructions on how
Yes.
to make this, and people really want
Yeah,
us
they really
go
want to
nice
know.
and
They get
quick.
very mad if we're not like very
When we
specific.
were doing the cooking segment, I mean, we were kidding around with that.
Yeah, but
you
they-
liven this up a little bit, have a little fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's show the
Okay.
tape. Let's show the tape.
Let's show
All
the
right.
tape. There I am.
She's pounding the heck out of
I'm
those
pounding
dowels.
those dowels, and those are going to be the legs. And then once you have the dowels in the ground at the right height, then you just start sliding, right?
How
It's just
easy
like
is that,
it's
Maida?
Very easy. And then in between, you put the little pieces of paper.
Do you have to play this music? Do you play this music with it when you're doing it?
do. Isn't it
You
pathetic?
string them with the wire, again, with the little pieces of paper in between, so that you have a little space in between, until you get the right length.
Yawning.
See, that's the little that's the arm. Then you make holes so that you see at the bottom. Now, those holes are going to be great for the arms. And you just use a regular power tool, and you make the holes, and then you put the wire in. Now, you get the arms all the way in, and then on the inside, you make a large knot so that they won't slide out. And then at the bottom, there are many holes around the pots, and you stick the dowels through the holes for the hips, and then the part that is the chest slides on top, and then you make some more holes so that you can wire those two together. Now you've got the legs, the arms, the torso. The head is the only part that's left, and you connect that to the torso with a nice big dowel, and that will hold it together. And now you're ready to do any kind of decoration that you want with it. So we decorated her with some
Did we run out of money to buy real flowers?
No, it would be too heavy if you did that, and then
Really?
it would topple over. And some nice little plastic flowers for the eyes and the mouth and the buttons.
Danger, Will.
And look,
No,
here we put her
danger.
on her hand.
Danger. Oh no, the pain, Will, the pain, the pain.
Little moths. And down here in her basket, we have some real flowers for those of you who want some real flowers.
Why don't you have her take us out to commercial and thank Maita for this lovely...
Thank you very much, mate. It's nice to see you. All
You're
those.
very welcome.
All right, we'll take a break. What's coming up? Oh, disc golf. You're going to love this game. It's a lot of fun. It's the hottest thing out there. Be right back. I got her. Just hold it. All right, welcome back. We're in the field just below our house, across from the Leave It to Beaver house, in fact. We're about to talk about a sport here that's become the hottest thing in America. It's called disc golf. And here to tell us about it today is disc golf champion John Ahart. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
What exactly is disc golf?
Disc golf actually is a sport that we've taken from regular golf and we've transformed it into a very inexpensive and fun-to-play game.
Okay.
Okay.
Started where?
Actually, it started in many places. As when the Frisbee came out, probably in the 50s and 60s, people in college and on campuses used to go out and they would just pick targets and they would
Let's see if we can try to hit
just pick a
Rusty.
target and
But the
go for
appeal
it.
is widespread, right? It's fairly easy to do. Play
Right.
anywhere.
One of the best things about disc golf is it's very inexpensive to set up a course, and I think parks departments around the country really like that because you don't have to change any of the existing terrain. You can just install a disc golf course. All you need is a disc, which costs between $7 and $10, and you're good to go.
Okay. Well, one of the aspects of the game is that when you get close enough, as you would in golf, you'd like to putt to the hole, which is what this is. So why don't you show us how it's done? Step out and give us a...
Well, really quick, too, we do have different, just like in regular golf, you have clubs and you have drivers, approaches, and putters. Same thing in regular golf. And you look just at the edge of the disc right here, you can see that the one on the top is really sharp and thin, and that's good for penetrating the wind, good for driving.
Like your driver.
Exactly. And then you have a disc that has a rounder edge, and it's really good for catching the chains, which is the target that we're shooting for.
Which is like your putt.
And that's your putter.
Okay.
And then there's everything in between.
To show us how easy it is.
Okay. Hey, the little doggy. We have to have a dog.
She's going to pick that up and run with it. Look
Oh,
at
stop it.
Go. All right,
Hey, I hit the camera
you
guy.
know basically the area. That's good.
That's
Christina
it.
sort of charted it for us. All right.
Look at
I'll give it a
Rusty.
shot.
Look at Rusty.
There you go.
Hey. Rusty, kill.
Aiming for Leon's
Rusty.
head. The future of the sport is where?
I think in working with Parks Department, just getting more courses in. We have 660 courses
try
in the
another one?
world, but not that
absolutely.
many in Los Angeles. And we'd like to get some more out there. The first course was in Pasadena back in the 60s.
Okay. Well, now we're just being silly. All right. We have. If you take a shot, we have a basket set all the way down at the other end. Now you've
Oh,
brought
stop it.
disc golf champions with you. Would like to introduce them?
Come on
Sure.
in, Jack. Come and
This
play.
is Mike Bellier.
Okay, Mike.
And Tim Selinsky.
Tim Selinsky. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to let you two play an actual round of this. We'll set you up. They will alternate throwing the disc back and forth. In the quickest amount of time, they'll see if they can get that disc in that furthest basket. And then Christine and I will give it a shot and see if we can beat their time.
This is going to be a fun challenge.
Okay? Guys, set your position. Again, it's the quickest
Are they
time.
going to try to hit that basket down there?
Yeah,
But they'll still
actually,
do a series, right?
the target is probably about, I would estimate, about 110, 120 yards down the field.
Right.
Yikes.
And they're going to be starting off throwing drivers.
So they want to throw their best shot first and get it as far as they can.
Just like in regular golf, you want
This
to
is
get
like
that
the
shot right
discus.
down the middle of the
Okay.
fairway.
And then they run to
Shot
pick it up
put.
and throw again.
They're going to go for it and try and set a time for you guys to beat. And
Okay, guys, we're ready when you are. Go. So here's his
This
drive.
is Tim. Tim's throwing a
Oh,
what we call
man!
as a gazelle right down the middle of the fairway. It actually hooked to the left a little bit, which we call a hyzer shot. And a hyzer
forgot
shot
about
in
that
disc
part.
golf is
Why
the
are they
same
running?
as they're running because they're timed, and this is what you're going to have to beat. Right now,
What, are you
Tim
crazy?
he threw a gazelle, and that's one of the most popular drivers that we have out on
Now, they
tour
will
right
run
now.
18 holes like they would in golf?
They have 18 holes of disc golf.
Got to be in
Wow.
good shape
Some
for
courses
this.
are 9 holes, some courses are 18, and there are a few 27-hole courses.
Now, the disc that they're throwing now is a smaller disc. I mean, a
now
heavier disc.
they've transferred to their putter.
And the idea is to go...
The disc actually is designed for going in smaller and shorter distances. It's a lot easier to throw for shorter distances.
Wow.
And Mike just missed his putt to the right.
So now they get a chance to do it again?
They sure do. Like in regular golf, you hit your shot,
Right.
and then you go up to that, and then you play your next shot from wherever your ball lands. Same
Gotcha.
thing in disc golf.
So in
Tim is throwing his putter
Time.
and just made it.
Okay. Now, Jonathan, what's our time?
59.
So we have to beat 59 seconds. Since we're not pros, I decided we'd use the cart.
Fine with me.
All right, so here's what we'll do. Now, you'll help us with this, right?
I'm going to help you all the way.
Give Christina her first driver disc.
Okay, I'm going to be handing you discs, and you can just go ahead and throw.
Give her the first one to start us off with.
Okay. Christina's going to get a Cobra.
Don't start it yet. So what you'll do is you'll throw it, you'll hop in the cart with me, we'll drive to your disc, and then give you another
Christina.
one to throw.
Okay.
Christina?
Yes, sir.
I want to give you a couple quick tips that are going
Okay.
to help you try and beat these guys' time.
All right.
When you're throwing a golf disc, especially for distance, you want to keep the disc going on a straight line, and
Okay.
it's just flying like an airplane wing, so you want to keep it straight. If you notice it banking to the left or to the right, just try and keep it flat as much as
Okay.
you can. Use your wrist, come back like this, come straight across your chest, and snap it with your wrist.
All right.
And
Hold
watch
on
the
now.
disc go.
59 seconds is the time to beat. Christina, as soon as you throw it, you get in the truck with me. You ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go! All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
this is going to be your next shot. Here's your next shot. Use this one. Use this one.
Oh,
Okay, you don't have to pick it up. Throw. Go, baby, go!
Oh, no!
Go, 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 go. This is not good. Well, watch out for the bug. All right, go pick that one
Give
up.
that to me, Batman!
Okay, throw it, throw it, throw
Thank
it. Throw it. In the middle somewhere would be nice.
Using the T-pad.
Good throw! Get in, get in, get in!
Best one so far.
We got 50 seconds. We got 30 seconds.
Where'd it go?
We can do this. Where are we? Right here.
Where'd it go?
Right here,
Oh,
right
no,
here,
no.
right there. Okay.
You guys are insane.
Aim for the basket. Aim for the basket. Yeah. Come on, come on.
Use the yellow one next. Yellow one next. Okay, the yellow one is a Panther, and it's good for approaches.
Okay. Oh, is that where it is? All right, we got to throw from about here. That's close enough.
All right.
Get it in there. Good, good, good. Get in, get in, get in.
Now we're going to the putter.
What's our time? It's got to be very close.
Here's your putter. Go ahead and throw it in. Right, we're just going to drive right by.
Oh! throw it in. She scores! All right.
Hey, I got it right in the lens.
Jonathan, what's our time?
That was fun.
Give me the time. I get a feeling it was very close. All right.
Thank you.
And honestly, I think we got
7
beat.
seconds.
Yeah, I think we got really beat.
What a wow, that's
What a
so
fun
much
game.
fun. It is
All right.
fun.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jim. Thanks,
and
Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll find out how you can cut air pollution by the appliances you choose. We'll be right back. This
All right.
is great fun.
Try it again. Back.
Bye,
There you go.
Mackie.
There you go. Try it again. Try it again. There you go. Let's go. Welcome back.
Hot out there.
Fun though, isn't it a fun game?
That's a lot of fun.
Even in the cart, but I mean, I can see you running around playing 18 holes, a good workout. And lots
That
of fun.
is a good workout. You have to really be in shape to do that. Okay.
All right, did you know that your home is responsible for more air pollution than your car? Did you know that, Jack?
Yes, I know everything.
Are you energy efficient at the house?
I'm sure he is.
All right.
Absolutely.
Our power plants burn coal or natural gas. Did you know there's also a select number of products you can get in your house that'll save you money over time?
And
cut
did
air
you know who
pollution?
this guy was?
This gentleman
Yeah.
here is part of the Energy Star program, and he is Stephen Sylvan. Welcome, Stephen. Nice to see you. Jack Scalia, Michael Berger.
Yeah, everybody. So did you have a chance to, well, first of all, I should ask you what Energy Star program is.
Well, Energy Star is the symbol for energy efficiency. This label here means that if you see this on a product, you're going to get a product that will cut your energy bill and cut air pollution at the same time.
Now, the Energy Star program is not endorsing any product specifically. It's not tied. You're not making money on this.
That's
it's just
correct.
a stamp that says if you see this product with this stamp, you're saving money.
That's absolutely right. We tell manufacturers if you're willing to build an energy efficient product, we'll allow you to use this label.
Well, what about our refrigerator? Is that energy efficient? Would it get one of these stars?
Well, I have bad news for you, Christina.
Oh, God, why did I know
Take a look at our refrigerator.
Why did I know this?
So our refrigerator, which is to say
I know.
there's nothing wrong with our refrigerator. You're just saying it's not energy efficient?
Well, this is a wonderful refrigerator, but unfortunately it is not an Energy Star energy efficient refrigerator.
Why not?
Well, had this been an Energy Star refrigerator, first of all, you'd get better insulation in the doors, better insulation throughout the product, a better motor, better compressor,
Well, how
and
do
it
you
would cut.
know that as a consumer? How do I know that I'm getting all of these things?
Well, you can simply, that's
Oh.
right, you'd see the Energy Star label on it, or if you don't see the label on the product, you can always call the toll-free hotline to get the list of products. But the Energy Star refrigerator actually consumed 25% less energy than this one right here.
Does it cost more?
What, Jack?
Well, I wanted to ask you a question. Now, if someone has a refrigerator like this, you know, they don't have the money to go out and buy a brand new one
Retrofit it.
that has the star on it, which Michael so conveniently point it out. That's why he's your co-host.
There you go.
Well, you're his co-host.
People shouldn't be deceived by the price tag that they might
Just
see on a product
answer the
like
question, Stephen. All right? Well, can they do something?
Yes.
You know, after the fact.
Yes, they can do. There are many products that are Energy Star labeled that don't cost any more than the conventional products. And so if let's say your TV happens to break down or whatever, you want to buy a new TV, you can buy an Energy Star labeled TV that will consume significantly less energy when it's switched off. Turns out that many people don't realize their TVs continue to consume energy when switched off.
I think the point Jack was making, though, is if you have a refrigerator that's not Energy Star, can you do anything to that refrigerator to make it Energy Star?
To do no. Well, I think it's, once you bought the refrigerator, it's the refrigerator.
But you're also saying Energy Star doesn't cost any more than other stuff.
Many products, you don't have to pay a price premium at all.
Dishwasher.
I like that.
How do we do on the dishwasher?
Well, this dishwasher, if it had been Energy Star, would use about 4 to 5 less gallons per load than the conventional model. It would actually the dishwasher would actually shut off when the dishes are clean, thereby creating a 25% efficiency improvement.
Okay, so look for
the Energy Star label on the dishwasher.
And why is the EPA doing this?
The EPA is doing this because when we use less energy, we burn less fuel to provide that energy, and therefore less air pollution.
Okay.
As was said in the opening, that the average house is responsible for more air pollution than the average car. Most people are surprised by that, but that's because the products in our home that are consuming energy are using the energy from a power plant, burning these fuels and releasing harmful air pollution.
Well, most of these appliances are well-known brand names. So do these brand names come with the Energy Star? Or?
Oh, absolutely. All the major brands. Oh, all the major brands right now of refrigerators, clothes washers, TVs, VCRs, and other appliances.
As a rule of thumb, was there anything in this house that was Energy Star efficient? Any appliance that had it all?
Well, we do. I did see an Energy Star TV and VCR somewhere with an Energy Star label on it. So.
For more information on the Energy Star program, it's 888-STAR-YES, or visit their website.
A lot of energy for a star.
Thank you. How long did it take you to come up with? Rain Man in the corner trying to figure that out. Yeah, he's definitely a star. EPA government/Energy Star is their website. Stephen Sylvan, thanks for the good news. Get out there and save a little energy, folks.
Hey, we're going to come back. We're going to cook some more. We're cooking peach and berry oatmeal cobbler when we come back.
That'll save you some energy.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Do me a favor. Take that shot off that wonderful dish and take a shot of this lovely Whirlpool refrigerator. We made it look like Whirlpool was not making...
No, they make wonderful products.
Whirlpool makes the Energy Star refrigerator.
Yeah.
We just don't have it.
Yeah, right. That's
Whirlpool makes every great product out there with the Energy Star on it.
I have Whirlpool.
We just don't have them.
Right. I love Whirlpool.
Whirlpool is still great.
Yeah. And you know what? We didn't even have to say that. We said that by ourselves because we didn't want to,
It
dish
looked as if we...
Yeah, and we're not.
Dumping on them. We didn't.
not.
Sit, roll over,
We're not.
goodbye.
We like to dump on a lot of things, but not
Nothing better than a cooking statement having a dog
By
that's
the
been
way-
out getting a tick in his neck playing in the kitchen.
Speaking of dumping, which I don't want to do, my heart is broken at this moment because Jack has to say goodbye. But before,
All right, I'll stay. It's got to cook something.
Don't you have a restaurant too, Jack?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, where is that? What's
It's
it
in
called?
Santa Monica. It's on Montana and 17th. It's called...
Hello, Montana and 17th.
It's called Gourmet Grub to Go. Gourmet Grub to Go. Not what to go. It's Gourmet Grub to Go.
I'm there. Fabulous. You've been there, Jamie?
I didn't know that was yours.
That's mine.
It's fabulous.
Are you
I
there
love it.
much?
I've been
Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday between the hours of 12 and 2, stuffing my face.
Hey, there you go. If you're in L.A., come on, hey, girls, we're going to go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Sorry, I had to hear that, Jack.
Now, do you have to leave or can you stay for the cooking segment? Can you just stay for the rest of the segment?
Yes, I'll stay for the rest.
Okay, then we're just going to say goodbye. All right, we're going to be cooking peach and berry oatmeal crisp. It's very easy. I'm going to teach this to Jack. In a large bowl, you're going to take some peaches. Right now, they're in season. These are the yellow peaches. You want to just pop them in there, Jack?
First, you take the peach.
The peaches, and you pop them in there.
Throw them in a bowl.
Now, we have 2 cups of fresh blackberries. But these look red, Jamie. What are those?
Those are red blackberries.
Boysenberries.
Boysenberries. There you go. All right.
And if you can't get blackberries, use blueberries or any type of berry would be delicious. Mulberry.
We're going to
Yum.
toss it gently. Yes, that pizza. We've had Kathy
enough.
Moriarty in. No, we have to put a half a cup. This is half a cup. That looks like one. Okay, half a cup of sugar. I tell you, we would kill each other in 2 minutes. Yes, there's no way. Okay. All right. You let that
That's why I've been friends with
That's right. That's right. Let it stand for 15 minutes. In a separate bowl, you're going to use a wooden spoon. You want me
A wooden
to spread?
spoon.
A wooden spoon. Okay.
That's good when you see a guest who can watch.
Yeah, watch it.
Wooden spoon.
In a separate bowl, you're going to use a wooden
Whoa, look at the
spoon
time.
to stir
Oh, the
together
separate
1 cup of flour and a half a cup of old-fashioned oats.
Oh,
There you go.
Am I
Just
doing
pop
this
that.
right
Yeah,
here?
just pop it in there.
There's
Yes.
a big bowl.
All right, pop that right in there.
In the bigger
Okay,
bowl.
In the bigger
In
bowl.
the bigger bowl.
Okay, now we mix this up.
Yeah, we're going to take a half a cup of sugar.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on,
No,
wax
no,
off.
wax off.
No,
This is Kim Lee. I'm his girlfriend, Janet Lee.
Nice to see
I have a sister named Michelle. Okay.
you. Wax on, well, what a spot.
Okay. Half cup of sugar, half a cup. Look at Annie.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah, crazy man.
No, you're crazy.
We like each
Perception
other.
is reality. You're crazy.
Okay. Half a cup of milk. Pour that right in there. 1 teaspoon
Now watch
of
this
vanilla.
one. Watch this
This
one.
is good.
I got that from tuning the radio.
Really? Is that what you, is that what you do with the radio? Yeah.
I'm in Tokyo.
Okay, now you're going to make the batter nice and thick.
Cooking segment.
Yes, I know. And then you're going to spray. That's your job, Mikey.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Well, we have no money left in the budget.
No, that's it. That's the last can.
Does it have a star on it? There you go. You're all
The
right.
star, yeah.
It's got some in there.
We're going to spray an 8 by 8 by 2 inch baking pan with nonstick cooking
Now
spray.
this goes in first.
Yes, you put the spread the batter on the bottom of the dish.
Michael,
Sir?
would you like to help here?
No, you're on a roll. Roll with it.
All right.
Yeah.
You and Kim Lee.
Okay, Kim Lee. His girlfriend
This recipe works perfect with frozen fruit.
Frozen
You know that
fruit.
you can
Jamie
do this
says
during the
frozen fruit.
winter. It works just as well. And it's really delicious.
Hey, I'm not finished.
Oh my God.
See, this is how you do it like this. Are you talking? You do it like this.
She's going to kill him.
He's me and a male version. I know. We would cancel each other out.
She's going to
So
kill
how did that
him.
ever happen between the two of you?
Well, he was always married and I was too.
You always running around. Don't say
I wasn't running around. What are you talking about?
Especially when you drank.
Oh, yeah.
You are fabulous.
All right. Then what you're going to do
But
is
don't deny the fact that there was a chemistry between
there
the
was
two
always
of
a
you.
chemistry,
Yeah,
but he was always either dating somebody else and I was involved in somebody else. We missed each other. But I'm telling you, it's better.
the truth.
I was dating someone else because before I was married, and she was.
I was married. I was always married. I've been married all my
You
life.
went from married to involved.
No. I was
So
married. I was
at the
married
end of the show, you're going to come out with the truth and say, look, I ran all over town. I drank. I was a big goer of Studio 54.
Studio 54. Remember those days? Yes.
See? Just a little
Make it 400 for 45 minutes until the crust bottom is golden.
You know what it is? He tells a woman what to do. It makes me
Lord
crazy.
Zarian,
I
can't
can't do that. I
must-haves
can't
for
deal
fall.
with
We'll
that.
take a break.
I mean, when
We'll
a man
come right
tells me
back.
what to do, I have to do just the opposite.
Bye-bye. Be right back.
Say bye to Jack.
Say goodbye to Jack.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Welcome back.
My daughter. Our fashion guy, Lawrence Zarian, is back, and he's here to show us the 5 must-have. You must have these for fall.
Must-haves for men and for women. Kim Douglas,
My
you
husband
forgot
would
your
leave
shoes.
me if I had those shoes.
Well, okay, Kim,
would
we'll
leave
find
me.
out what Jerry will do.
But has anybody noticed the fashion guy and how beautiful he looks today?
Very much in my Massimo
Are you
suit.
going
But, no, just here working. Just another day at work. But today I'm going to show you 5 must-haves for men and 5 must-haves for women. We'll start with the men.
Okay.
Now, the silhouette for men this fall reflects a more comfortable, casual look. I chose structure because all the fashions are affordable. Number 1, first must-have, the X-Pen. Structure's original drawstring pant, stone-colored twill fabric, and this is the coolest thing going for fall. That's one.
Is that like the
Love it.
X-Files?
Is that the X-File pants?
Yeah, you know what? That's good.
I like
Love
that.
it.
Celebrity
I
hipster
thought of that
fashion
too, but
jive.
she said it first.
I said it first.
Stop your arguing.
But I
Leslie.
thought it first.
Now we've got the cargo. Now we've got the cargo pant. Cargo pants are another must-have for men. This is 2. This is the
Those
original.
will fit me because those are like humongous. I like those.
This is the original cargo pant. It's a heavier fabric. Looks like wool, but it's 100% cotton, which I love. It's perfect for office and going right into the
Turn
weekend.
those pants around a minute. Do they have the instructions on the back like that? Can you
No,
buy 'em? Turn 'em
actually, I
around.
knew
Turn
you
'em
were
around.
going to do
Lawrence,
that,
turn 'em
Michael
around.
Berger. I knew you were
Do
going
they
to do
come to
that.
the? Can you buy them like that?
Because I am a fashion messenger, I just wanted to make sure the viewers at home got all the information.
Cheat sheet.
Okay, that's
Thank
fair.
you very much, Michael.
You're welcome.
How
I appreciate
could
it.
you
I
do
didn't
that?
bring you a present today, that's why.
Shows you're real.
And these are also pair of
think we
olive
have
cargo
cheat
pants.
sheets?
Yeah, sometimes. There's another version of the cargo dress pant from Structure. It's heavy, it's durable, and notice the storage pockets in the back. Another piece.
Never
All right,
seen
that's
that
two.
Women?
Number 3 for men is denim. It's a more attractive denim. This is called, as I'm reading, this is called a fashion denim. It's denim with more attitude and more character. This is called the Walker Authentic Blue Denim Jean.
Where do they
Pure
come
cotton.
up with this stuff? It's denim.
But it's a fashion denim. All right, keep going. Also, we have this. We have the color blocking. It's a color block jersey, great layering piece, and you'll notice the wider cut at the bottom.
Love it.
This is wonderful, 100% cotton.
flaws.
And sweaters are a major must-have for men this fall. Sweaters. This is a heathered sweater, great new approach to the Ramie Cotton. Striped crew and striped V-neck sweaters are major key items.
Hey.
Twisted yarn, open bottom.
Can we bring out our first model?
Yes, this is lamb's wool. This is heathered cotton. Yes, let's bring out our first model. This is Scott.
Fanslow and his
Scott
4-month-old daughter
Fanslow.
Taylor. How you doing, Scott?
Oh, baby.
Here we have Scott, and we've layered the olive and navy crew neck sweater over an oatmeal and navy colored block jersey, and we've done the double layering of the sweaters. The entire outfit's under $90, and there are 540 stores across the U.S.
Is this your first baby?
It is my first baby.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yes,
Her
it's
name
very
is
wonderful.
Taylor.
Taylor.
He is a great dad.
What do you think about the clothes?
Very comfortable, incredibly roomy, easy to move in, just absolutely a delight.
May we ask to see them? Can you kindly turn around for us so we
Yeah,
can see the back?
See the whole look.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
That's so cheap that you do that. The number's up there from
I have
structure.
some nicely taken.
Yeah.
Have a seat, Scott.
The motive was the
Just
same.
sit on the lawn.
Lawrence, let me hold you there. We'll take a break, and we've got the 5 fashions must-haves for women. We'll take a break, be right back, and meet some of those women.
Guest has written a witty and revealing book about her curious adventures as a house cleaner. Her book is titled Other People's Dirt. Cute title. And she's here with us today. Please say hello to Louise Refkin, who's so busy talking to Kim over here already. Tell us, hi, Louise, welcome.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into being a professional house cleaner. Rusty, stop that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Dog's cleaning the plate.
Really?
I didn't actually expect to be a house cleaner. I have a master's degree in literature, and I was a writer and sort of looking for extra income. And people knew I was sort of fastidious, so I went there and did that. And
What do you mean you went there? What does that mean?
I mean,
though?
I sort of, people asked me, you know, can you clean my house? And I ended up getting a lot of money an hour to do this thing, and sort of, you know, I was very good at it. And, you know, most writers are like, I don't know, they do little things on the side. You know how that is.
In all your travels around housekeeping, have you found out there's a misconception about housekeepers?
Yeah, most people think that they don't know anything about anything.
Oh.
And I know that they know everything about everything, basically. And even the ones who don't speak English that I've met all over the country, it was very interesting to hear their observations.
What
about
do they say? Like, what do they say?
Well, you know, in Manhattan, and I went with one woman who opened the refrigerator. She said, "No food. Why no food?" You know, this whole idea that you would have this beautiful house that you would keep nice and never be
these
there.
women don't know how to cook. They don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
I wasn't in my kitchen for
Top
the
of
first
the show,
5 years.
Naked House Cleaners in New York. What was
Did
that
you do that?
experience like?
I didn't do it.
Oh.
I'm too old.
But there is a company.
There is a company.
There is several companies. Actually,
Yeah.
there are. There's
Naked
one,
House
a few
Cleaners.
out on the West Coast.
Yes,
yeah.
it's true. They go and they'll clean your house in the nude.
Is that all they do?
Well,
I don't know. That's all they're supposed
well,
to
I
do.
hung out with them for a while.
Yeah,
and
what
they-
happened?
Well, you know, it just depends. But they were getting $85 an hour to do this thing, and they were
it
like,
wasn't just cleaning.
well, it was college girls in lingerie and half naked, and you know, guys will pay for this.
Sure.
You know, and,
Yeah.
and lots, you know.
You can call it many things.
Yeah.
You've also cleaned up not just homes, but you went to crime scenes in L.A. Explain that.
Yeah, I met a woman who, in my travels, in the book, it sort of explores the whole world of cleaning, and I met this woman who cleans up after murder, so I went and figured what that was about.
What was that like? What did you see?
I wouldn't want to do it, and you know, she showed me how she learned. I said, how did you learn? She pointed me to this, like, cat dish full of liver, and she said, I just put it in the blender and spread it around, and I learned how to do it.
So she'll physically clean the walls from the blood and wherever there was a
Yeah, and
body.
you know, I would ask someone if they asked me to clean how many kids, how many dogs, she would ask caliber of gun used.
to know the spray of
It was really gruesome and very, you know, the world of cleaning is just full of what human life is, you know?
Did you write about that in your book,
I
too?
did. I did. All these adventures.
You mentioned the spiritual side of cleaning, and is it in the Orient?
Yeah.
Women believe that it's a high honor?
It wasn't just women. It was a whole sect of people that clean as a spiritual practice. They go door to door, and they offer their services as a way of sort of gaining
But I
light.
find it a cleansing experience when I clean.
Anything you do, you should do mindfully. And so cleaning is actually a very spiritual event.
I clean when I get mad. Like when I get
Helps you
angry,
process the
it
feelings.
does, and
Yeah.
I eliminate things, you know, major elimination. But then I also do it for I clean and I It's like an experience, a cleansing experience.
What
You
about
go shopping?
What about Messy Anonymous? What
Yeah,
message
I
is
went
the
to a
top?
Messy Anonymous meeting, and that was very depressing. I mean, I'm fairly fastidious, so it was sort of, everyone was late. For one thing, I thought, oh my God, they're all so late. I thought I was going to be the only one, and it was really sad in
Explain
a
how
way.
bad it gets, though, for
gets
people.
bad. Like, one guy hadn't kept a job for more than a couple months because he could never find his keys to get to work on time. I mean, he was like 25 years of job.
And the bank account lady?
One woman kept saying, whenever I can't find my checkbook, I open another account. I have no idea how much money I have. I mean, really depressing. And then someone came to the meeting, and she was just overflowing. Her date book was this huge Duraflame log thing, and it was all over it. And everyone was horrified. It was like someone had brought Jack Daniels to the meeting, to an AA meeting or something. They were like, oh my gosh, she brought the whole mess,
Oh,
you know.
she brought the mess
and she
with her.
kept putting it around, and someone next to her said, that's on my side.
So what can you basically tell about a person, though, from their home, if they're like messy or unclean or unsanitary?
I mean, that's a good point. Is there a difference between being messy and not clean?
Yeah. Clutter and dirty are two different things,
Yeah.
I think. But you can tell everything from a home. You can tell who's an alcoholic and who's got eating disorders and who's secretly addicted to, you know, one look in the medicine cabinet can often tell you many things. And, you know, bad taste. You can tell, you hear what the answering machine pick up, so you can, I talk about the kinds of things. I heard Barbara Streisand's voice on the answering machine when I was there.
Oh, who would she call? Let's talk.
Not me.
Oh.
Is it in the book?
Yeah, it's in the book.
Is there a follow-up to this book?
I don't know. I think so. I mean, there's just a world of interesting things out there.
This sounds like a really
Interesting read there.
I thought it was about gardening.
Other people's dirt. So
Other people's dirt. I love it.
We'll take a break and come back. We'll change gears again. Setting kids straight on jail, what it's like to go and how to keep the kids out of it. Take a break. Be right back.
Welcome back. For some teenagers, playing cops and robbers is about real guns, real drugs, and real death. Since his release from prison 3 years ago, Dale Mad Dog Messmer has chosen to save as many young people as possible from drugs, gangs, and prison. His program, Straight Talk Outreach, is an in-your-face shockwave of life behind bars. We're going to take a look at the clip right now.
Tell me something, tough guy. You want to sleep. You got to get up and I'm talking to you. I don't. You don't like it at all? Ain't that amazing? So why are you here now? You're here because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not paying attention to what people tell you to do. You think you're smart. You think you can follow your own rules. Well, you can't. Because whenever you start breaking the rules, the end of that road is right here.
Pretty heavy-duty stuff. All right, welcome, Mad Dog. It's nice to have you here. Why did you? What do you do in the Straight Talk Outreach program for these kids? I mean, that's pretty heavy stuff right there. It's frightening.
That right there is pretty harsh. What I primarily do is I go to schools and I give assemblies and I talk to the kids straight from the collar about drugs and gangs. I tell them all the things the drug dealer doesn't want them to know, all the things the gang recruiter doesn't want them to know about. I go over some of the new laws that are coming, the laws that are in effect about those things. And then I give them no holes barred, no sugar-coated brief on exactly what life is like for a young person in prison if they're silly enough to get sent down there.
They actually get to go to jail, right?
In the program I'm involved with the Los Angeles Police Department, it's run by Frank DiPaolo and Steve Del Castillo. It's called the Juvenile Impact Program. We call it the Gangbusters Program. One of the segments of that program, of their 100 hours of service to avoid having to endure further incarceration, is they have to go and spend a day in jail with me. And I treat them just like they're going to be treated.
Come over these kids' faces when they're in jail.
A lot of them realize for the first time that going to jail is not some big romantic thing that their friends talk about as, oh, it was tough, but I was able to handle it. It wasn't too bad. And they see that it's harsh reality, it's no fun, it's locked up, no freedom, no go nowhere, and be mistreated by somebody who's bigger than you are.
What was your life like before you went to prison? Because you actually went to prison for how many? 10 years?
10 years, 8 months, and 11 days.
For what? I remember.
For drug smuggling, trafficking, narcotics, money laundering, stuff like that. I was also involved in some debt collection for the people that I used to work for. I used to be a pilot for the Pablo Escobar family. Prior to that, I went to Vietnam. I was in the Marine Corps for 10 years in Force Recon over there as a sniper scout in the Marine Corps.
But did you want to sort of right the wrong you made and give back to the kids? Why did you do this?
Why'd you start it?
Ironically enough, I think I had a change of heart during the time that I was incarcerated, but I started seeing how these kids were treated when I got there. I mean, bear in mind, for years I was responsible for smuggling my word, there's probably a couple 100 tons of cocaine in this country. And when I got caught, I wound up going down to the penitentiary and seeing what it was really all about. I mean, I was just the guy who brought it. I never saw the bottom end. I never saw the bottom end, and I found out that approximately 82% of the people in prison are there on drug-related charges, sales, use, or possession, or a crime committed while under the influence, or a crime committed to get the money to buy drugs or alcohol or whatever. And I started seeing how these kids were treated on a day-to-day basis. When they put a young person in the penitentiary with guys that have been there longer than they've been alive, guys that are never going to leave there again, it's a whole new world. It's survival of the fittest. The biggest, meanest, toughest guys get what they want, and everybody else has to survive as best they can.
You see it in the films.
Yeah,
you see
they
it in the
seem
movies.
to glamorize,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the life of crime.
There's nothing glamorous about it. A lot of these young people will arrive down there at the penitentiary, and somebody will give them an option to do what they want to do, or they'll get their throat cut.
And that happens.
And it happens every day. It happens every day. I'm a martial arts instructor. I've got a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo and a 2nd in Aikido, and I've had my rear kicked all over that penitentiary several times. Because it's not like it is in the movies. They don't come at you one at a time, and they don't fist fight. Everybody has a knife or a shank that's homemade, and they come at you all at once from all different directions, and it's quick and it's brutal.
Well, let's tell you what, let's take a break. Shall we do this? We'll take a break. We'll come back. We've got some kids in the audience that we can ask some questions of the man who's been there. Be right back. There's only about...
Okay, we have with us today Dale Mad Dog Messmer, and Michael's in the audience with a whole bunch of kids that have some questions for him. So, Mikey, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is Angel. Hi, Angel. How old are you?
16.
16. You've never been to prison?
No.
You don't want to go, do you?
No.
Okay. What's your question?
Yeah, a friend of mine was mentioning that, like, he always wants to become a drug lord and stuff.
He wants to be a drug lord.
Yeah.
Because he thinks it's cool?
He thinks he'll live like a god and have all the money
and
power.
Yeah.
And just want to know if it's true, if you live like a god.
There you go. The kids think, yeah, the kids think, you know, it's all glamorized.
It's a myth. I'll tell you what, have you ever heard the saying, easy come, easy go?
Yeah.
Drug money's easy. Anything you get easily is easily taken away from you. The only thing you're ever going to keep in your life is what you work for and you earn the hard way through hard work and honesty. The bottom line here is when I got busted, I was worth $3.8 million. And the RICO Act seized everything that I had, took everything on this earth that I cared about financially and monetarily, not to mention my freedom and my family and my good name and my reputation and everything else. But it also is something that I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. Now I'm driving around in a 15-year-old car that was donated to me by a sheriff because I don't have the money to buy a car.
Wow. All that from $3.8 million and being a drug lord. So.
And it was gone just like that.
Yeah. Thanks, Angel.
Okay.
Tell that guy he's going nowhere with that. Is this Dane? Stand up, Dane. How old are you?
13.
13. Do you hang out with friends that either use drugs or do you know people that use drugs?
No.
No?
Well, I know people that use drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. And have you ever been pressured? You ever been pressured by friends to say try it? No? Okay. What's your question?
I wanted to know, is it hard to get out of a gang?
Hard to get out of a gang.
Yeah. Why is it so hard to get out of a gang?
They don't want you to leave the gang because it makes their prestige and their toughness look bad. It makes them look like they're not as strong as they want everyone to perceive that they are. It makes them look weak. And the thing about it is it doesn't take a tough guy to join a gang. It doesn't take a tough guy to load into a car with his friends and ride down the street and shoot somebody or beat somebody or rape somebody or steal something. Cowards run in packs like dogs, and it's just that simple. But the reality is there's only 3 ways out of a gang. You die, you go to jail, or if you truly are a tough guy, you walk away from it. And it is not easy. That is the first thing I'll tell you.
What kind of retaliation do the gangs have?
Depending upon how serious the gang is and how much they think of their reputation, it can go anything from just harassing your family or getting a beating all the way up to being killed.
What do you do to these kids so they get pressured to go into a gang? How do they say no to these people?
It's tough, and the only thing they can do is say no. And if they have to fight back, then they need to fight back. If they need to go to law enforcement, then do that. Right. Standing up for yourself and saying no and getting some help for something you can't handle, that's not being a sissy. If it's involved in doing something that's legal and right.
Okay. Where's George? George? Hi, George. Hi. How old are you, George?
14.
14. Okay. What's your question, buddy?
If you're with friends and they're doing drugs, could you go to jail with them if you're not doing drugs?
Good question. You bet you can. You bet you can. Every state in the United States and the federal government has laws, and any law that you break is cited with an additional paragraph in there called the accessory law. If you're busted with somebody, you're not doing drugs, you don't have the gun, you didn't know the car was stolen, you didn't know they were going to go in and rob the liquor store or whatever it is, But if you're with them, you'll be charged as an accessory or an accomplice, either one, and you'll get the same amount of time as they have. I have several friends in prison right now, one that's been there for 17 years who got into a car with two friends of his, had no idea they were planning on robbing a store. He thought they were just going to, have a drink and shoot a little pool. Oh. They walked in and robbed a store and killed the guy that owned the place, and my friend's going to be there for the rest of his life because he was with them.
Wow. I guess the moral of the story is choose your friends wisely.
Who you associate with and who you run around with can mean the difference between life and death. I see a lot of kids that they like to dress like gangbangers. They think it's cool. Well, if you're hanging out with your gangbanger pals, but you're not really in the gang, and you're standing on the corner and it's time for the Friday night drive-by, do you think that bullet knows the difference between whether you're really a banger or not? No, it doesn't, and it'll kill you just as dead.
Thanks, George. Okay. Got one more. Bailey. Where's Bailey? Hi, Bailey. Hi, how old are you, Bailey?
I'm 16.
16. What's your question?
Now that you're out of jail, how do you constantly reject peer pressure and going back into what you used to do?
Another good question.
It's real simple for me. There's two ways I can tell you this. First of all is I'm a two-time loser. The next time I go to jail for anything, no matter what it is, I'll be gone for the rest of my life. I'll never, ever again get out. Wow. The other side of that coin is that there's a lady in the audience that has changed my life completely, and she'll beat me up if I get involved in that stuff again.
Speaking of ladies in the audience, do we have any questions from women? Michael?
I don't know. Any
women? Any girls? Women?
Yes. Patty has one. Hi, Patty.
Many kids nowadays think being in a gang or involved with drugs is a good thing. What would you say to them to discourage them?
Drugs and gangs only end in one of two ways. You either wind up behind a chain link fence, barbed wire, concrete wall inside locked up, or you wind up in a box in the ground dead, or both. That's what I would say to them. If you're involved in it, if you're thinking about it, get out of it, get away from it, don't start. If you're not smart enough to say no to drugs in the first place, you are truly stupid, because it will catch you. It's not a matter of if you're going to get caught. It is a matter of when.
Let me acknowledge the woman that you say changed your life. Is this you? Hi,
right there.
My name is Dee Parisian.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, and I'm sure he thanks you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day of my life.
There you go.
That's
all right.
For more information about Mad Dog Messmer and the Straight Talk Outreach Program, you can call 805-499-4321. We urge you to call that number if you have any concerns at all. And we're going to be right back, and thank you so much. And thank you, kids, for being here. Good guys.
As promised, we have the 5 fashions that women should wear.
Hey, we're back on the air,
Lawrence,
guys. Isn't this fun?
Take us
We're
home,
talking
Lawrence.
about fashion. Again, now we're talking about major must-haves for women.
Sure.
The 5 must-haves for women. And I went to the Limited because their philosophy is it's about getting back to school, getting back to work, and it's about getting back to basics. So let's start with classic black. And fashion right now with stretch, spandex or lycra. What's great about spandex or lycra, it adds to the durability and flexibility of the garment. It's sleek and it's modern. That's one. Number 2, stretch V-neck T-shirt.
Love it.
In a solid color, which is great. It's perfect year-round. You can wear it on its own or as a layering piece. Stretch poplin. What I love about this, once again, with spandex or lycra, it's a stretch poplin dress shirt. Stripes are solid. It's menwear designs, but it's cut for a woman, which is really important, which I like. That's 3. Number 4, ladies, I think you're going to love this. Slim ribbed twin set, skims the body without clinging, 100% combed cotton, and again, it's perfect year-round. And this is a versatile choice for fall, and you can have this all year round.
All right.
And finally, you're going to love this, silk cashmere.
Oh, stop.
Silk cashmere. You can buy this as separates, or you can buy it as a set. Cardigans, camisoles, sweater vest, etc. And some of the colors.
We only have a minute left. Are we getting
Teresa.
models? Yeah.
Can we have Teresa? This is my girl Teresa, and we've added all the looks together. She's got the stretch black pant, flared a little bit more at the bottom, coin pocket pant, stretch poplin dress shirt underneath.
Only she could wear stretch pants since they'd hang on her. I hate those kind of ones.
That's why we picked Teresa. And we've got the stretch V-neck underneath. And underneath that, I don't know if I don't think we have time. But let's see if we can do it. But fashions from the Limited. Take it off, Teresa. Ready? Go.
Oh,
how you doing? Come on, honey. Show them underneath. Show them the options.
Problem with this. Come on.
So we did go to the Limited to get these fashions. 602 stores. Come on, baby, take it off. 602 stores.
Does she have that EPA star on her? Is she energy efficient?
Yeah. 602 stores across the United States, and it's 1-800-756-4449.
Lawrence Zarian. Nicely done.
Oh, honey.
Lawrence Mad Dog Messmer, thank you. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see you next time.
Have you heard?
The Family Channel is becoming Fox Family Channel on August 15th. And we have so much great new family programming that Home and Family will no longer be seen here. If you have any questions about our program changes, call us toll
occasions and special people. Call Global Florist toll-free 888-400-ROSE. Mention Home and Family for $5 off your order.
Production facilities provided by Universal Studios Hollywood.